I do have another question for you.
Of course, I'm all ears. What's on your mind now?
I wanted to know, why do societies repeat the same mistakes?
That's a fascinating question. Often, societies repeat mistakes because we collectively forget lessons over time. As generations shift, the context changes, and sometimes we don't fully internalize the old lessons. Plus, human nature, like short-term thinking or biases, tends to reappear. The key is to keep learning and adapting, even if it's a slow process.
So why do people ignore lessons from the past?
It's often because the present feels more immediate. People get caught up in today's pressures or assume that new circumstances will yield different results. Sometimes we're overly optimistic or think we've evolved beyond old problems. And to be honest, we sometimes just don't like the discomfort of confronting past mistakes. It takes intentional reflection to break that pattern.
How does collective memory fade over time?
Collective memory fades partly because stories get diluted. As generations pass, lived experience turns into history and then into vague references. Sometimes we stop teaching those lessons, or new challenges feel so different that old lessons seem irrelevant. In short, without deliberate effort, like education or commemorations, those memories get blurred by time.
So how does collective memory fade over time?
Collective memory fades because over time stories get less vivid and fewer people directly remember the events. As generations change, the context shifts and people focus on new challenges. Sometimes the past isn't passed down well, or it's simplified into vague lessons. Without intentional reflection, like education, rituals or reminders, the details fade and lose relevance for people living in the present.
That's interesting. And so why do new generations often reject the wisdom of older generations?
New generations often feel their circumstances are unique. The world changes and old advice can seem outdated or irrelevant. Plus, there's a natural desire to forge your own path and question authority. Sometimes we don't package old wisdom in ways that resonate with new contexts. Ultimately, each generation wants to test things themselves, sometimes successfully, sometimes relearning old lessons.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was a great conversation. If you ever want to chat more, I'm here.